Welcome back to the channel, Little Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We will be featuring Altaria Kangaskhan. I just want to take a quick second to say thank you so much to all the supporters of this channel. You guys have really come out over the last month or two, and I've seen this channel grow in big ways. I want to thank you so much for that. I want to issue a challenge as well to everyone that watches these videos. I want to know if we can get this video to 40 likes, and I'd love to keep that streak going for all subsequent videos. So if you've enjoyed this content and you like what I've been putting out and you like this video, consider giving a like and helping me out. It really makes it so that if you like this video, someone else might also see this video as a result of that. Let's go for the 40 likes and let's help other people find this content. Today we have Altaria. Altaria is a really interesting card with the ability Miraculous Charm, which is the biggest selling point about it. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. So there are a lot of nasty Pokemon V Pokemon that the format pretty much revolves around. Think about Eternatus, think about Zacian, think about Lucario Melmetal. All of these Pokemon are blocked by Altaria's ability. Now this is very similar to Decidueye. Decidueye Stage 2, Grass typing, 140 health with the same ability, with a little bit of a worse attack in my opinion. The thing that separates Altaria and Decidueye are the attacks and the fact that one is a Stage 1 and one is a Stage 2. Now Altaria being a Stage 1 is going to be a little bit easier to get out. You don't have to evolve twice into Dartrix and Decidueye, and you don't have to attach twice for their attacks. Altaria, you can get there, speed dive for 1 Twin Energy. It does a little less damage, but Decidueye has to use 2 energy attachments to do damage. So I think generally speaking, there are situations where you might want to use Decidueye, but generally speaking, I think Altaria is the best of the two. Now, we have problems when we run into decks that play things like Volcanion. So Volcanion, going to be able to do 110 if there are 4 fire energy on the board, and it is a basic Pokemon. So it can one-shot Altarias over and over and over. But that's where the other part of the deck comes in. Normally in this kind of locking style deck, you might play an Obstagoon. We've seen Decidueye Obstagoon be a very good deck in the last format, but I think Kangaskhan might be a little bit better. We talked already about the energy attachments that you need for a Decidueye to perform its attack, and it's the same for Obstagoon. You have to attach manually twice to an Obstagoon to be able to do its attack and block all damage from basic Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field. However, Kangaskhan can rally back and one-shot most of the non-V, non-GX Pokemon that your opponent may be playing. So rally back, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon during their last turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So you're doing 120. That's enough to one-shot the Stunfisks. That's enough to one-shot the Volcanion. And it does a lot of damage just in its own right. Doing 120 damage to a VMAX is pretty good with this kind of deck, particularly since our damage cap with Altaria is a max of 100. Kangaskhan is really just our out there to the non-VMAX, non-V, non-GX Pokemon, but again, does a lot of damage, and we're happy to have him. Saves up some slots too, which is important to note. We have here our consistency, the Jirachi. We didn't want to include any Dedenne GX or Crobat GX simply because they can't be Scoop Up Netted. Is that a phrase? They can't be Scoop Up Netted? You can't use Scoop Up Net on a Dedenne or Crobat. So Jirachi is here with its Stellar Wish to give us that early game consistency. Now, the reason that you might want to Scoop Up Net all your Pokemon is that there are times where you would want to leave your opponent with only 1 Altaria in the active. So that's the only thing that they have, and they can't gust around for extra prizes. A particularly good matchup that would be something that you would want to do in is ADP. If you take out their 1 prize attacker and they don't have anything left to attack you with but Zacians and ADPs, then you can go ahead and just leave an Altaria as the lone Pokemon in your active slot and be pretty secure that you're not going to lose the game. We also have Zigzagoon here for the Headbutt Tantrum. Going to do an extra damage counter, which you never know when that can be the difference maker. Being able to do 130 is fairly relevant as there are a few Pokemon in standard format that have 130 health. We also have a Mewtwo for putting back supporters on the top of the deck. We don't play again, Dedenne or Crobat, so we need some kind of consistency Pokemon, and this is the best one, as we can use Scoop Up Net to pick it up from the bench and reuse the ability over and over. We also have a Phione. Whirlpool Suction. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. If you do, discard all cards attached to this Pokemon. So, you can use Phione to push the opponent's active out of their active slot and maybe get something that they've been hiding on the bench into the active, something unfavorable. Maybe they're trying to build up a non-GX Pokemon on the bench. You can use Phione to bring that active. Additionally, it can prevent deck out on our side of the field, because you can just put that card to the bottom of the deck when you have few cards remaining, and you can keep doing that over and over and over. Since this is a pretty slow deck, you kind of want that out to be able to prevent yourself from decking out. We've also included a Tool Scrapper. That's another card that I want to make sure that I cover in this list. Tool Scrapper is really good against Lucario Melmetal decks in particular, because you can take away their Metal Goggles. If a Lucario Melmetal GX does a GX attack and they have a Metal Goggles attached, that means they're reducing damage by 60. If they're reducing damage by 60, well, let's just do the math here on the Altaria. If they reduce damage by 60, how much damage are you doing with Speed Dive? Yeah, that's right. You're doing no damage. So Tool Scrapper is a pretty necessary card in this deck to get rid of that win condition for the Lucario Melmetal decks, as well as getting rid of Big Charms if an opponent tries to make their non-GX Pokemon, non-V Pokemon have more health. We have 2 Big Parasol, another important card in this deck. As long as this Pokemon card is attached to the Pokemon in the active slot, prevent all damage from prevent all effects from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your Pokemon. So if you have an opponent that is playing something that can poison your Pokemon off an attack, I think the biggest example of that would be like a Mewtwo and Mew deck that plays an Alolan Muck. Then you can go ahead and play the Big Parasol and not take any poison damage. Okay, so I think I've rambled on long enough for this video. That is the deck profile, guys. You'll see how it performs here in the next couple of games. These are games from my recent Twitch stream. If you'd like to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/FlexDaddyRighteous. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we would love to have you as part of our community over there. That is the list for you guys today. Enjoy these next couple of games. Remember, good luck, and also have fun. All right. So we start our Zigzagoon. Thankfully, we are not going first. Or it's definitely Donk City. I'm immediately thinking... I have no idea. Bro, when he flips over the Meowth and attaches a Metal Core Barrier, like, what are you thinking there? I mean, I guess we'll go Rachi, right? We'll try to get something going here. Pick up the Zigzagoon, put the Rachi down. Let's go to the active, and then we'll Marnie. Maybe could have saved the Zigzagoon, but I'm just worried if they are able to get a knockout on the next turn. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible for them to get a knockout on this next turn, I think. So we'll play the Swell, and then we're just going to take our time to try to build something up here. Try to get another quick ball off of Stellar Wish so we don't have to waste the Twin Energy. That's the biggest thing, is like the Twin Energies only being at 4. I mean, we do have Capture Energy and we do have a few other tricks and stuff, but the Twins are pretty vital. I have no idea what's happening. I do know we have a Swablu. And then same thing here. I think I'm going to just save everything in the hand. Let's go Stellar Wish. We'll save the Research as well, because we're going to play Research on the next turn, and then we'll pass. We got the Altaria. We can go ahead and evolve. And there's a Crushing Hammer. You have a good deck. What is this? What is this? Somebody watched Mahone's video. They're gonna put my Scoop Up Net to the bottom? They could also put the Research to the bottom. That's fair. I think they'll probably put the Scoop Up Net to the bottom of the deck. They put the Research. Okay. Yeah, because they kind of need us to bail them out here. Let's go. Calm. com. Take out a Swablu. Play that down. Let's go Stellar Wish. Find ourselves in Marnie territory, and that's fine. I'm not too upset about that. We'll go Marnie. We do not hit a way to attack, so we'll just have to pass. Find ourselves once again missing an attack. So we are a little bit slow, and I'm really concerned against this Ninetales deck that we're not going to have the juice that we need. We are actually about to get sauced up here by this Ninetales deck, which is crazy. He's playing Catterday. We got, I mean, it is the Wild West out here, man. All right, so we'll go there. Put that there. We'll go research. I think we just like need to find. We need to find Scoop Up Net, yeah, just to get some pressure on, I think. Okay, so scoop up the active, bring this up, and then speed dive. I don't know what happens from here though. I wonder what they're. It's like a Ninetales deck combined with an Esper deck. That's how you know our elo has gotten so unbelievably low. But thanks y'all for dialing in here to the stream today. I really appreciate you guys chilling with me. It's been quite the adventure today. Quite the adventure, gotta say. All right, so we're hitting for 60. We'd like to boss this up. He's got the Lumberry. I mean, it's all here, man. He's got double. What is this? A Citrus Berry? What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do against the Citrus Berry? Just seems impossible to beat. So we'll speed dive. It's not really going to do that much, but because we're going to go ahead and rally back on the next turn. I think this shows how much people hate the current meta. Oh, you're right, for sure. Speaking of the current meta, and speaking of online tournaments, if you guys haven't considered signing up for this week's Full Grip Online Series tournament, consider doing that. We are going to be playing in that one as well, and I'm really looking forward to, seeing what you guys got, seeing your stuff. So, if you're interested, type in !FGOS in the chat for how to register. I think it's going to be a great time. I'm actually playing in it this week. I am not going to be commentating at all this week. And I'm super stoked. I'd love to have you. So Rally Back is going to do 120. Hawk says Zapdos is worse. Hawk, are you still at work right now, buddy? And playing, or are you done with work this week? No judgment at all, like zero judgment. I'm just curious. Is Andrew doing the commentating? He is. Yep. And at least that's the plan right now. So see that lucky egg come down onto the Vulpix, and we see a Cynthia and Caitlyn as well. Gonna be able to pick up, what do they have in their discard? Oleana, maybe a Hapu? Hapu seems like the best card for them. Yes. Okay. You're off for the week. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Did you take the week for Crown Tundra? Probably not, right? Because, yeah, if you wanted to take the week off for Crown Tundra, you would have taken it off the upcoming week, right? But, yeah, that's great. Enjoy the next couple of days off. Or, I guess, enjoy this day off. If this is your last day off. All right. So we get to go there. We have the opportunity. We don't even want a tool scrapper, right? It just helps them. It just helps. You ever read that book, When Helping Hurts? That's what this is all about, man. Literally these exact scenarios. All right. I don't really want to lose energy. We're just in a weird spot, man, because, like, he can start to one-shot us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He got the La Bomba. Okay, 120. Let's dial it in here, guys. Got to get an energy. Let's dial it in. We get an energy for backup. Let's go Swablu. Speed dive is going to do 100. So he's doing 120. So he's knocking us out. Oh, what a horrible deck to run into with our Altaria deck. What in the world, bro? And he has crushing hammers and stuff? That's so ridiculous. Alright. So there's that. Knockout. We got one twin left. That's so sad. I'll take Phione, I suppose. Oh, we could go get a knockout. Okay, actually, we should try to dig for... We should try to dig for the Zigzagoon. Yeah. So he doesn't drop to 7 because we take out the active without damage from an attack. So he doesn't get to draw for the lucky egg. And then he has to decide what to bring forward. Okay. The Lumberry, excuse me, the Citrus Berry once again, saving the day. Oh, big Citrus Berry coming in from the opponent. Oh gosh. All right, we're gonna take out the Vulpix for sure, bro. Wait, is that a for sure? Is that a for sure we take out the Vulpix? Because we only have one. This is our last gust, I think. Is it? Wait, hold on. No, okay. I'm thinking of Marnie. We played our last Marnie. Okay, so I think we do go gust here, and then we'll speed dive. That's so funny, dude. We're gonna be able to prevent deck out with the Phione, but we are out of Marnie. So just keeping that in mind, we do kind of want to prevent this Phione from getting knocked out. So JB Gamble says, I don't know how people love spending their time playing Control. Control's pretty fun. Control is really fun. So there's the knockout there on the Kangaskhan. Did you guys hear that? Anybody hear that? That lightning strike? It's getting spooky out here, man. Happy Halloween, everybody. Okay. So we go speed dive, and then next turn we put Mewtwo on the bench and recover the boss, and then we just boss up the Persian. Well, okay, now it's probably just better to continue to attack. We know we want to use Phione, so we might as well. Okay, and they're just gonna scoop anyway. Fair enough. We had enough stuff we could have done. Man, this has been a wild stream, dude. We found a bug in Peach CGO. It's thunderstorming. We played against a Catterday / Ninetales deck. I mean, I think we've seen it all in this stream. I truly think we have. Oh, all right. Let's get back to it. Okay. Anybody got any good weekend plans? Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I'm going to be, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm going to be doing some tournament stuff here coming up on the channel. Tomorrow we're going to play in the Poké tournament. Starts at 10 CST, 10 a.m. CST. So 11, oh wait. Oh, 9 a.m.? 10 CST? Am I getting that confused? Yeah. Yeah, so 11 a.m. EST. Oh, let's go, dude, with the yell horn. I'm in, baby. Okay. So, that is also true, Hawk. Michigan and Minnesota play on Saturday night. Good call. So let's go Swablu. Let's attach. Let's get the other Swablu. I don't think they can win. At this point, they need to get a OHKO and they need to attach to it 3 times before we can find our things. And they need, yeah, so it's like they either go for the OHKO to get the early item lock, or they go for the OHKO and they hope we don't have Gus for like 3 turns. Playing Pizza CGO and coaching rugby. Okay, great. I didn't know you were a rugby coach, Mike. I don't know, that doesn't surprise me, but I didn't know that. Yeah, who still has tournament keys to use? It looks like Polly does and Hawk does. Okay. Okay. How many do you guys have? Yo. How many of y'all got 45 to go? Oh. That's crazy. Man, y'all have a lot. I should have done what you guys did and just like waited till the last moment. I wonder if the more sweaty players played at the early rounds or if they played in the later rounds. I'd be curious about that. Alright, so there's one train of thought that says we could sack the Swablu. This is... I mean, I'm not convinced that we don't just do this. Go for... Maybe we could go for the Phione. Let's go for the Phione. I think we scooped this up. Yeah, okay. Okay. We don't want that liability on the bench. This is actually great. Okay, this is pretty much perfect. I don't know how you get around this unless it's with hammers. go here. Let's do the Phione thing. Maybe give ourselves one more turn of no item lock. Speed dive. This was great, man. When we get the Altaria to evolve, like, that's so good. Oh, Hawk, dude, you got 8 with Pikarom? Ride that puppy. Ride that puppy. I wish I had played all my keys with Pikarom. I played about 25 with Pikarom, and I mean, that was the deck that I did the best with. I think I got 40 points, or like 44 points, I think, off of 25 keys with Pikarom. So still under where I wanted to be, but certainly not bad. You know, certainly not bad. Okay. So we get this. I mean, we might as well, man. Let's just bring the army out. The whole fluffy squad is coming down. And then I actually just want to save as much energy as I possibly can. So we'll go with the speed dive. They could always crushing hammer this away. And that's just kind of a risk we're gonna have to take, but let's go there. Be careful, he might trap you. How's he gonna trap us? What's the trap? Dan says. Oh, if he hammers all the energy? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, and he must have prized Coco too. I think that's why you scoop in that situation.